me give you an idea about how successful the Barbie movie was on opening weekend. So the movie made $244 million on opening weekend. A Barbie costs about $25. If you divide the money this movie made by $25, you get a lot of Barbies. So Mattel is very, very excited about their winning success, with the Barbie movie making more than the Mario movie on opening weekend. So any toy company or company in general would of course want to make more movies. So why is this a problem? Well, the problem is Mattel just announced 17 new movies based off of their toy. Now you may still be wondering, why is that the problem? Well, let's compare Mattel to Nintendo. Nintendo just released the Mario movie, a successful hit with Nintendo and video game fans around the world. Everybody knows what Nintendo is, everybody knows what Mario is, and Nintendo recently I don't even know if it was officially announced, but there's rumors of a Legend of Zelda movie coming out. And the Mario movie's been out for a few months now. Now, let's look at Mattel. They've had one amazingly successful toy, Barbie. Name any other toy that was made by Mattel. Exactly. And the Barbie movie hasn't even been out the Barbie movie's been out for like a week. Who knows, like maybe later it might flop, that might not happen, but I think Mattel is definitely doing this way too early. And the thing is, they announced so many movies. We'll get into more of the movies in a second, but we're eventually just gonna get sick of these toy movies happening over and over again, especially if they're all in the same format as the Barbie movie. Sure, more movies like the Barbie movies would be insanely successful, but after like 17, we're gonna get sick of them. For companies like Nintendo and Marvel that might make a lot of movies, we can at least get a large variety with their movies, because there's different stories to be told within these companies, but they're just toys, and I'm not sure how much you could do with that. Sure, like a Barbie movie, Barbie is many things, but other toys that they promise to make movies off of, like a Polly Pocket, it's just some small toy. From the list of toy movies that I'm looking at, I don't even know half of these. I was more of an MGA kid than a Mattel kid, and some of these might be more iconic for kids who play with a lot of Mattel, but, like, still. Alright, so going down the list that I saw, a Polly Pocket movies. Let's make a movie off of America's #1 choking hazard. Yeah! I never really got into Polly Pockets. I never really owned any as a kid. And like I said, they're America's #1 choking hazard. So, yeah. I know there's a Polly Pocket animated series on Netflix where they just grow, but I don't think a story like that would be, cinematic gold, good enough to put in the theaters? I don't know.
Just Lila is hanging out with Pierce because of Kerpow. She loves Kerpow. Basically, she's obsessed with it. She hangs out at the gym with Kerpow people eating Kerpow protein. What if she gets so into Kerpow that she forgets about us and we're not friends anymore? You've loved robots forever. The Kerpow thing is new. Lila's changed. Lila will always be our friend, whether we're into Kerpow or not. Great idea! I'll get into Kerpow too, so Lila and I will always be friends!
No!
Next movie, Uno. I can see this movie being more like that PlayStation movie coming out, where it's like the world's greatest Uno tournament, life or death, Uno. I'm not really into those types of movies. I like animated movies and stuff like that, and not live action competitive sport movies. A Barney movie. A Barney movie going into the theaters. First of all, nobody likes Barney. Like, not a single person in this world likes Barney. Except for, like, okay, is this generation of kids even watching Barney? Like, I watched Barney as a kid. My aunt watched Barney as a kid. I think most kids are scared of Barney now more than anything. He's coming out with a reboot soon, and this looks more like something from Poppy Playtimes, honestly. But, like, unless this is like the Barbie movie where it's making fun of Barney, then no. Second of all, is Barney owned by Mattel or something? Barney is a show about a dinosaur. Not a toy? Am I the only one massively confused here? Or am I just not up to date? Major Matt Madison. Don't know what the frick that could be. Magic 8 Ball. Now this movie I'm actually a little excited for. This doesn't seem bad or unnecessary like the other 17 movies. What I read is that it might be a PG-13 thriller about the 8 Ball, and I think that actually sounds really cool. Sorry if I start sounding anime or something, but I think it'd be cool if like a kid was magically bounded to the 8 Ball, so he had to do whatever the 8 Ball said no matter what, which could create interesting situations like the episode of iCarly or that one Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. I think that actually would be kind of cool. Masters of the Universe. Hold on, what is this? Let me just do a quick Google search. Okay, so as I suspected, Masters of the Universe is basically just He-Man. This actually might be the other movie that wouldn't be too bad. I know a lot of nerds, like my dad, would probably want to go see this, and people who like memes or something. Yeah, I think a Masters of the Universe movie wouldn't be too bad. Hot Wheels. What do you do with a toy that you literally just move back and forth for 12 hours, watch go down a few ramps, and do a few cool tricks with it? There is no possible way you could make a movie off of whatever this is. I find no interest in Hot Wheels, toy cars, or racing, so I'm just confused on why anybody would want to go see a Hot Wheels movie. It says here in the article that it is the emotional ground gritty. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Thomas the Tank Engine. All the exact same problems as Barney. Nobody likes Thomas the Trank. The only people who are gonna see this is like 5-year-olds who are watching the reboot. Rockin' Sock'em. Wait, what? Hold on. Just stop right here. Why does it say something about Van Diesel on this article? I don't even know what that is. American Girl dolls. We all claim to have American Girl dolls, but they're actually my generation dolls because nobody can afford one doll. I think the American Girl doll movie would basically just be like the Barbie movie, but with American Girl dolls, because American Girl dolls are basically just baby doll Barbies, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Big Jim. Actually, I have heard of this one. I think it's an action figure, and the only way I know of it is because Dave Pilkey has mentioned it in Dogman a few times. That's all I know. Chat. Hold on, this next one's a tongue twister. Chatty, Kathy, Bessie, Wessie. Am I the only one who has no idea what any of these toys are? Matchbox. Oh, so just Hot Wheels but cooler, I guess. Viewmaster. I don't know. And the last one I see here is Violins, I guess. Okay, so I guess Mattel has a few iconic toys that I just didn't know were Mattel, but I went, what is this, for like half of them, and I cannot be the only one who is like massively confused here, am I? Overall, the problem is that we get sick of these movies just happening over and over again. There's not going to be many original ideas with like 17 new Mattel movies coming out, and like 17 is way too much. Like, they really need to take their time. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like half of these movies got canceled eventually. Like, there is no way that Barbie movie is going to do good. And judging by how Mattel's treating the Barbie movie, if one of these movies fail, the rest of them are getting canceled.